everyone, and welcome to a special edition of Playtime. If you didn't know, Doom's, I guess, 19th anniversary is today. So, I'm going to be doing a playtime of Doom. But I'm going to be playing on the Game Boy Advance. I've never recorded a video of this. I was going to do the DOS version of Doom, but I wanted to kind of make sure it's kind of different, because I've already done Doom so many times on this channel. So I'm going to try to make it as different as possible. December 10th is when Doom came out in 1993. Of course I wasn't even alive then, but Doom was one of the first games that I played. And I'm going to be playing it on this fucking shitty handheld version, which I did own, and I think I still do own. God damn, this is terrible. And of course, there's no E1M1 music. It's replaced with is it E1M2? I don't know. But this is the original Doom, I guess, on the Game Boy Advance. This isn't Ultimate Doom, as you probably think it would be. God, this is such a bad port. And I have the volume really low. I apologize if you are interested in the volume for this. But, there's a problem with my Game Boy emulator, and the volume just doesn't work correctly. So yeah. God damn it. I am playing this on Nightmare. I'm not sure if they respawn. But I don't know anything about this port, even though I owned it. I just don't remember anything about it, just because I never played it that much. I had the actual Doom on the PC, and on various other consoles that could run it better than this shitty version, so I didn't really play this that much. But, you know, it's interesting that they could fit Doom on a Game Boy Advance. I mean, they did such a good job with the Super Nintendo port of the game. So, you know, might as well be able to fit it on anything. Why is this extended and raised out there like that? What the hell? God damn. Save slot. Oh god. Yeah, I forgot that's how this saves. Yeah, this is E1M3's music. What the fuck? They just removed the first level and just play them like one level earlier than they should be played. God damn, this is such a bad port. I play this with an Xbox controller because that's how I play Game Boy Advance games. So, and it's still quite difficult. This music's still pretty badass. God damn it. This game's just so slow. It's not even like the emulator lagging like you probably think it is. It's just the game running so slowly. Because that's how emulators are. They emulate the game or the hardware for the thing exactly. You can barely even tell it's an enemy. They emulated exactly the way it was, so if the game would slow down on an actual system, it would slow down in this, and it has nothing to do with your PC's capability. Well, most emulators are like that. Some of them don't have that, I guess, issue, but most of them do. So keep that in mind. But holy shit, this is so hard to control, just because it's just so slow. God damn. But the levels are pretty similar. I mean, there's a considerable decrease in detail, and I guess lighting. But other than that, the levels are pretty similar. Textures are a lot different too. Definitely not as many, and the ones that they kept were the very kind of low-res ones. The HUD looks okay. Doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look completely terrible. Alright. Picked up a box of bullets. Sweet. Alright. Should I really go in this room? Fuck it. I don't want to go in there. Die, you son of a bitch. Another thing, they replaced the blood with a, green blood. It's because Nintendo's a bunch of fucking pusillanimous piles of shit. And they have to edit every fucking game so there's no blood in it. I know Mega Man Zero has blood in it, for the Japanese version anyway. Which is, that always kind of fascinated me, how they got away with having blood in it. Then again, that is Japan. And I guess Nintendo's less strict in Japan? I don't know. They censored the blood out of the American version of Mega Man Zero. Yeah, they definitely changed that. There's no, like, lift that brings you down. That's weird. It's just so weird listening to this music in this level. It doesn't belong. I know there are a lot of swapped levels from what I remember playing. Because I know I played through episode 2 and 3. But I didn't finish episode 1 because I got stuck on somewhere. Which is weird. Now that I remember it, I don't know how I could get stuck on episode 1 but not 2 and 3. But I remember the last level of this, instead of being Dis, well, it's still called Dis, I think, but it's actually the secret level from episode 2 of Doom, which is weird. They totally removed that, I think, from episode 2 and just replaced the last level of Doom, episode 3, with that, which is really weird. I don't know how long I'm gonna play, but I'll keep playing for a little bit longer. I might finish the episode. Probably won't, just because it's so hard to play this. God damn, I'm gonna die. Fuck! God damn it! I'm pressing buttons. There we go. And this obviously doesn't have a save system. So... well, it has a save system, but it's once every level, and I guess I just didn't save. So I lost all my gear. But Doom came out almost 20 years ago. Next year, I guess, will be the 20th anniversary. Hopefully Doom 4 will come out next year. And until then, I'll be playing Doom on the Game Boy Advance. Best game ever. This port literally hurts my eyes. Like, I'm starting to get a headache from this shit. God damn. Okay. See what we can do here. I like how id released a lot of their old games during December. I think that's cool. I'm gonna die. Like, I know Quake 2 came out, I want to say December 7th? Maybe... I think. And Quake 2 is another one of my favorite games. And I forget when Quake came out. I think that might have been an August game. And I think Doom 2 was August as well. Oh, it could be wrong. I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't really around when most of those games were coming out. But I know Doom 2 and Quake 2 were those games that I just really enjoy a lot. I never really played the original Quake that much, but Quake 2 I enjoyed so much. And I never really played Doom that much until a lot later. I played the shareware version of Doom and Doom 2, but I never played the full Doom until I got it at some other point in time. And that's because Doom 1 originally didn't come out on retail. And I played them with my grandfather, and he had Doom 2 because he bought it somewhere in the retail shop, and Doom 1 on shareware. And the Ultimate Doom came out, and I guess he just didn't hear about it or didn't get it. Because he didn't go out much, I think. Well, he went a lot of places, but he didn't really go into, like, I guess game stores or something very often. So I guess he never got the Ultimate Doom when that came out. But he had Doom, shareware, Doom 2, and I think Final Doom. So I played those a lot when I was a wee lad. And then I never really played the original Doom on my own until much later. At least completely. Like I said before, I did play the shareware version. But Doom 2 was actually my introduction to the series, and that remains my favorite over Doom 1. Just because I played it first and I like the music and I like the levels a lot more. Oh god, yeah, they changed this room here. God damn it, look at the pixels! Jesus. Holy shit. God damn it. Fuck. I know Doom 2 is on the Game Boy Advance as well. Ah, fuck. Hold on. The coolness to send to Steam messages. What do we have here in the options menu? Dynamic lighting. Turn that on? How, is that... I don't... Is that like an option, or is it just saying the game has dynamic lighting? I'm like, what the fuck? Auto run. Let's turn auto run on. It's quite an extensive options menu for a Game Boy Advance game. Oh god, now I'm getting terrible screen tearing because of auto run. Holy shit. The most recent Doom release was BFG Edition, which honestly wasn't that good. So hopefully, fucking Doom 4 will be as good. But I'm gonna quit playing this game for now. So, yeah. But the video's not over yet. So stay tuned for what's coming up in several seconds. So let's take a look at the Ultimate Doom on running with GZ Doom. With a whole bunch of mods. It's just gonna be like to see how much better the game looks. These aren't even all the mods that are available. These are just all the mods that I currently have installed. And I did my playthrough of Doom 1, Doom 2, Final Doom, and all those with this setup of mods installed. So if you are interested in that, you can check that out. But I'm just going to be playing the first level here. This is the Ultimate Doom version, so there's a switch there, just to see how different, I guess, the GBA port is. I'm not going out there just because I'm going to try to keep it non-ultimate. As you can see, we have a high frame rate, better textures, obviously thanks to the mods. Shot by a sergeant, god fucking damn. But I know this is going to be a shorter video than usual. But, you know. If you didn't know that I like Doom by now, then you're a dumbass. And unsubscribe, faggot. Just kidding. But still. Obviously, I'm going to be making a special video. So you should have seen that. You should have seen this coming. All right, let's see what I can do here. There are tons of Doom E1 M1 remakes, but I'm not going to be playing every single remake. I was going to do that originally, but I just didn't do it because I didn't feel like it. There's a really good one for Killing Floor. There's a classic Doom 3 for, you know, obviously Doom 3. I did a playtime of classic Doom 3. That was actually my first playtime ever. I think it was early January when I started this series. But so you can check that out if you want. I'm planning on doing a full playthrough of Classic Doom 3 at some point, as well as some other Doom 3 mods that are really good, like the Doom 2 mod that replaces, or not replaces, but adds the first 10 levels of Doom 2. And then there's a I already did the Lost Marine mod for that, but I don't know. I'm not gonna do those anytime soon. Obviously, I am playing with free look. If you couldn't tell, I'm also using a crosshair because why not? I have item rotations as a mod. I am playing a GC Doom. I'm not sure if I pointed that out. But yeah, I have high-res music. I guess high-resolution music doesn't really make much sense. I have high-definition music. But that's pretty much it. I talked about these mods more in my playthroughs that I did back in June, I think. Yeah, it was June. This has been my special playtime to Doom. Probably one of the best games ever made. Definitely my favorite game series. So, yeah. I don't really know how to end this, but whatever. I thought I'd put together a special video in celebration or whatever of Doom's birthday or whatever. Maybe I'll do something else next year. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe Doom 4 will come out next year. That'd be cool. But I'll see you later.